It's time for a Stephen D.C. show phone sham here. And we got an email, Steve, from listener James, who wanted Tiny and Annie to make a phone call here to, well, he works for U-Haul, and I can't tell you much more than that, but James works for U-Haul and wants to set up all his co-workers at U-Haul, so we're going to do that right now. Little man Tiny and his big bodybuilding wife Annie phone shamming an unsuspecting U-Haul. Set up by James. Here we go.
Try it again, little man, and I'm not talking to Tiny.
Don't try to talk like me, okay? It can't be done.
It's probably that new area code messing us up.
Yeah, I need to talk to somebody about a rental there.
Okay.
Okay, who have I got?
This is John.
All right, John. What size are we talking here? Because my wife and I are going to be moving out of the area. What size?
Okay, for me to recommend the right equipment at the lowest cost, I'll need to get some information from you. My name is John. May I have yours?
My name, everybody calls me Tiny. It's a nickname, but everybody calls me Tiny.
All right. Where are you moving?
We are moving, actually, cross-country. We're moving out to Washington State. My wife is in bodybuilding.
Okay.
And she's actually been in several shows, and I'm not in bodybuilding. I'm a little person. She's in bodybuilding. And
okay.
so we're going to pack everything up and move out to Washington State. She's in a couple of big shows and contests out there. Mm-hmm. She's ripped. I mean, she is absolutely ripped.
What will you be moving on your trip?
Well, everything. I mean, everything in our house. But that's why I'm asking you about the trailer size. What size are you?
We have trucks that range anywhere from a 10-foot truck all the way to our largest U-Haul truck of a 26-foot truck. You got a 26-footer? No, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
I don't have one on hand right now.
Oh,
when will you be making your move?
Well, we're going to make our move probably... She needs to be out there for a show on March 10th. That's a Friday. Mm-hmm. So we're looking at getting out of this town. We're busting out of this town probably on the 5th or 6th. Because it's going to take us a couple of days to get out there to Washington State.
Are you in Meridian right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Last name is Thomas. But listen, this is the key question that I have for you. My wife, because she's a bodybuilder, she's a big gal. I'm a little person. She's a big gal. She's going to need a few things set up in the trailer.
Okay.
Would it be all right with you if I put my wife on the line and you can talk to her? I don't know what she needs set up, but she's very concerned about it. She's got to work out while she goes, while we drive. I'll drive, she'll work out, kind of thing. Can I put her on the line with you?
Yes, sir.
All right, hang on a second. Tiny? Tiny Annie? That's my little pet name for it. Annie? Honey, are you upstairs? Annie?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. You were talking to my husband?
Yes.
This is Annie. And I'm the bodybuilder. I'm doing some steroid therapy, so my voice is a little deeper than normal.
Okay, so you're trying to move from Meridian to Washington State?
Washington State, on the 10th.
What date would you be making your move so I can reserve this 26-foot truck for you?
Yeah, we do need a 26-footer on the 10th of February.
10th of February.
And did my husband, Tiny, tell you what we would need?
He mentioned something about maybe setting up at the back of the truck. Now, the extent of what we can do to the truck is put extra pads, which are furniture pads, to wrap like appliances that would keep them from getting damaged, or an extra appliance dolly or something like that. Now, that would be the extent of what we could do.
Yeah. Well, here's what I'm interested in doing. We're going to make the drive, and we're just going to take our time. But I've got a show in Washington State, and it's a pretty big one. And there's some cash should I win this thing, which I have won it for the last 3 years. Same type show in Jersey, where we used to be. So I don't think there'll be any problem, but I just need to be able to work out as we go cross country. So I want to set up my weights in the back of the trailer. And I want to make sure I have plenty of room to do that. Because I'd like to pump as we go down the highway.
Ma'am, that would not be possible.
Why is that?
Would you have to bolt it down to our trucks?
You'd have to bolt what down?
Would you have to bolt your,
My weights?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, yeah. I don't want them sliding around. I've invested a lot of... You don't realize how much money some of this equipment can run. I mean, this is important. This is my life.
Our trucks are important to us. We can't have them damaged.
Well, don't you have an insurance policy?
Yeah, we do have it, but it doesn't...
Are you prejudiced against me because of the steroid therapy? Because I face that a lot.
No, ma'am, U-Haul doesn't prejudice.
Well, the thing is, I face the prejudice a lot because of my therapy with the steroids. It makes my voice deeper, and a lot of people just don't know how to handle that.
Ma'am, I'll be glad to rent you a truck to move furniture.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being nice to me.
You're very welcome.
I appreciate it.
May I have your phone number so if I get disconnected from you?
You're not going to get disconnected from me. In fact, my husband and I are probably just going to come down and go ahead and do the paperwork and everything and get it wrapped up today. You're going to be there this afternoon?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we need a 26-footer on the 10th. And I need you to please have that ready, okay?
You will need to come in and make a deposit for us.
I know. Tiny and I are going to come down together. But please make sure that this 26-footer equipped for my weights is ready for the 10th. Would you please do that, please?
I will have the 26-foot truck available.
Because once we were moving from Jersey to Meridian and we went to pick up the trailer and it wasn't ready. We were not pleased.
I will be able to get the 26-foot truck for you, ma'am. I will not be able to put the weights in the back of it, ma'am.
Well, you already said you would.
No, ma'am.
You
I
did.
Damage my equipment.
Your equipment will not be damaged.
Now, we can put the equipment back there for you to move it, but...
Well, I need to be able to work out. You don't understand. If you don't work your muscles every day, and I mean I'm in intense training. This show in state's very important to me in my career as a bodybuilder.
I understand, ma'am, but
I have to work out up and down the interstate. Well, and by the way, is Tiny going to be able to drive the truck?
Does he have a valid driver's license?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
He's a little person.
How little is he?
He's 4'7".
Yes, ma'am. He should be able to drive the truck. Can he drive a standard?
Well, he had the car converted.
Pardon?
He had the car converted. It was converted. The car was for him because he's a little person.
Yes, ma'am.
It's difficult because the front seat has to be up really close to the steering wheel and everything, and the foot pedal for him. And then when his wife ride over in the passenger seat, I'm 6'5", and I'm a bodybuilder. Plus, as I said, granted, I am doing the steroid therapy, but I'm rather large and big boned, and it's tough the seat to be I guess we need bucket seats or something.
Front of our trucks are very roomy.
Roomy?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, the main thing is that I be able to lift weights in the back of the trailer as we move on our move as we head cross country.
Can you hold one moment?
No, I don't appreciate. That's rude. I don't want to hold on. I will not. The answer to that question is a big no. No. Look, I was waxing my legs and I stopped to talk to you. So the least you can do is talk to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Please don't put me on hold. Now, let's close the deal. Let's ink it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What do we need to do next?
Well, first and foremost, We don't have any waste to put back there.
Make a way. Find a way.
We don't do any loading.
Do it. Break the rules. Get it done. Make it happen. Come on.
No, ma'am, I don't have the authority.
Do it anyway.
Can't.
Who's going to know?
I wish I could.
Yeah, you can.
Cannot.
Will too.
Wish I could.
Better.
Why?
Cause.
Because?
Because why?
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 Because?
I said so. I'm bigger than you.
No, ma'am.
Yes, I am.
I'm 6'6".
I'm tougher than you.
Maybe.
I'll double up on the steroids. You have ever had a size 13 pump up your butt?
No, ma'am.
Well, you're going to.
Hey,
Please don't make fun of me.
hey, John.
Hey.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Steve and DC here, and you were set up for a phone sham by, do you know a James Huston? Houston? Maybe it's Houston, but it says Huston.
No, it's Huston, just like Huston, Texas.
Do you know a guy named James?
No, I do know one gentleman named James.
That's
last
the
name doesn't ring a
one.
bell.
That's the one.
That's the guy.
He wanted us to call in Josh at you.
He wanted us to do a phone sham on you, and we did it, you see.
Well, thanks a lot, guys.
You guys are terrific. I mean, you aim to please at
Right.
U-Haul.
That's right.
And that's what it's all
I tell you
about.
what, it's an honor to talk to you guys. I've been listening to you for years, and I love the message you guys get across, and God bless.
Well, you know what?
you.
You're a very nice victim.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's cool. And
Thank you.
remember to tell James, you know, that where this came from. So you know where it came from. All right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you for listening, John.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
John, 316.
Have a great day at U-Haul there. Listen, if you would like to have maybe Tiny and Annie call somebody you know and love, you can do that. You can set up a phone sham right now at 1-800-9-WAKE-UP. Toll free and nationwide. 1-800-9-WAKE-UP or 969. Thank you, Annie. 969-1065 in St. Louis.
Steve and DC Show.